Hey, sunshine! Welcome to Conversations with Selena, the podcast where we discover inspiration, motivation, and information to help you live your best life. I'm your host, Selena, aka Sunshine, and each week we'll dive into conversations with guests who share their testimonies, insights, and advice. We'll explore topics that uplift, encourage, and empower you to be the best version of yourself you can be. So tune in and let's have some fun while we explore all that life has to offer. Keep it smiling, sunshine, and let's go. Good morning, sunshine. Good morning. How are you? Hey, sunshine. We have entered into a new work week. And for those of you who are watching the live or the replay, just know that we have so much to be thankful for. Like, it don't even help, does it? If I just turn that right on back on. I have on shades anyway, so the light is coming in from the outside, so I think it's casting a shadow on me. But I just want to pop on this morning before I get to work. I'm officially off today, but I have some stuff that I need to do. Oh goodness. My phone died last night. It was supposed to be charged up, but it died. So I guess it was meant for me to wake up on my own. So I've just been kind of trying to get a couple things done. I can't order from the website right now. I don't know what's going on with it, but we have some vision boards that are available. So hopefully by this evening, it'll be back up and running. So, but that leads me right on into, first of all, hey, sunshine, welcome. If this is your first time, this is the morning edition of Conversation with Selena, where I just try to come say good morning, have a wonderful day, read something inspirational, give you some words of encouragement, and then I go on about my day trying to have an amazing and awesome, best, blessed day. But this morning, I don't know. I'm feeling kind of heavy. I think last night I thought it had kind of moved because something seemed to have just come over me, and it's kind of hard to shake sometimes. No matter if you laugh sometimes, if you pray, it just feels like it pops back on you. Like this is a real fight. This is a real situation that I got going on right now. And I've prayed, I've laughed, I said, I'm not going to feel this way. But I think it's just there's been so many people passing away, and then you have conversations with people who have lost loved ones either to natural causes or suicide, and that's hard in itself. Either way, natural or suicide. Death is just not the easiest thing because you're losing someone that you care about. And so my sister and I, we were having a conversation, and her birthday is coming up. It's the 22nd. And we were just talking about our uncle. And so I started looking last night trying to find the date that he passed away, because I could remember your birthday, no problem. But the day that you pass away, which is the day that we're supposed to celebrate, like we're really supposed to grieve and mourn when someone is born and then celebrate when they pass away. And we do it completely opposite because our emotions, it's hard to celebrate Even though we call them homegoing celebrations, they can be uplifting and encouraging, but we don't forget the real reason that we're there. So today is actually the anniversary of my uncle. And like last week was the anniversary of my friend. And so, and then while I'm looking, of course, I look up my grandmother, and hers is in May. At first, it was really hard to find. And then I found a website where that I guess if you're buried, it's easier to find. If you've been cremated, you're not on this particular website. So I just want to say that we're above ground and we have so much to be thankful for. And just think about it. If you're going through something right now, even your loved ones have something to be thankful about because they're not grieving you not being here. Like you really affect other people, whether you know it or not. So be thankful that you're here in spite of and regardless of whatever situations you might be facing because you're a blessing. You're a blessing to someone. Um, you could be someone's mother, father, sister, brother, auntie, uncle, cousin, best friend, soulmate. And so you're important. So I just want you to remember just how important you are. Even if your loved ones don't tell you on a regular basis, it does not mean that you're not important to them. I think we just all kind of get caught up in what we got going on, and um, people fail to realize sometimes that we're all hurting. We're all going through something. Like you may not be in this place where I am today, right now, thank God. But you've suffered in some type of a way, and you'll have an up day, you'll have a down day, you'll have some up months, and then here comes that day just crashing down on you that makes it kind of hard. It just makes it kind of hard to deal with. And so I didn't think today was going to be a hard day. I thought yesterday was my day, and today I was going to spring, bounce on back up, and be great and wonderful. But I'm glad that I'm up. I can't tell you that I was just kind of sprung right up and got to it. It's just, I guess I'm just having a moment. And then it took me a little bit to go live because I was trying to place an order on my website. Then I started to feel okay. I was like, okay, I got those tears out. Well, my eyes were still kind of puffy. So I put the shades on anyway. I don't know. So I don't know if the shades brought about some more tears or what, but I thought once I clicked the button, I was good. And I am good because I am what I say I am. But these are some emotions, I guess, sometimes that you have to feel. You got to go through it, and then it'll be okay. So we're going to feel it. We're going to own it. And then we're going to go on about our day, and we're going to have an awesome day. We're going to go share a smile. We're going to spread some sunshine. And yes, we are. We're going to write our happy and grateful because that's probably a big, huge part of it. You know, making sure that we stay consistent. I still got my book here. Good days start with gratitude. And even though it might be a little teary day today, it's still a great day. It is a great day. So we're going to write down our three things that we want to get done, three things that we're grateful for. Look, see, it's just dropping. I'm such a crybaby. Three things we want to get done, three affirmations, and then three things that we're happy and grateful for. So just take a minute and write those down. It's charged up a little bit now because it's dinging, dinging, dinging. And all of your affirmations are not going to start with the I am, but if you can put most of them in that format, I am, and and my eye issue. But just make sure that they're in the present tense whenever you write them. Um, I am strong. And then the last one is 3 things I'm happy and grateful for. Okay. Oh, thank you, Sandra. Oh, I claim the great day today. Sunshine, I love you. Thank you so much. I didn't mean to get on here like this, but I needed to come and tell y'all that V is, I think V and I are going to be on later today. She has a show, and so she wants to come, and we're going to talk about her upcoming show that's actually this weekend, which is also the same day as our virtual meetup group. So those of you who can go support V, that are in the Picayune, Slidell, New Orleans, surrounding areas, go support her in person, live and in person for her show. And I think her show is Friday and Saturday, but I'm not going to mess that all the way up. I'm going to let her tell you about it. But yes, so she's going to come and we're going to have a conversation about her show. And then I'm going to remind you all from today, tomorrow, the next day about our meetup group, which is starting Saturday. It's Saturday. That will be the kickoff for Conversations with Selena virtual meetup group. I did make a post that the meetup is going to be on Zoom. It's going to be on Zoom. I was trying to figure out where, how, who, and I said, girl, just make it through Zoom and keep it moving. So we're gonna be on Zoom, and I posted a link on Facebook, and I sent a few text messages out. So if you didn't get the link and you want to join us, please send me a message on conversationswithselena.com, or you could just text me 601-590-5445, and I'll send you the Zoom link. Put it up here. Oh, here it is right here. So let me edit it. Central Time via Zoom. There we go. Now, there we go. So virtual meetup group 22424. And then Brandon Butler is supposed to come on Conversation with Selena. Brandon plays a lot of different roles in my life. So I'm excited about him. We locked in a day, but we haven't locked in the time. So as soon as I have all of the details, I will also share that. And please remember to go support Datriana. I think we're like halfway there, almost halfway there to her goal. So go to adasleep.com, adasleep.com, a2sleep.com, and get your book ASAP. Like, the time is ticking, the clock is ticking. We cannot delay if we want to help her reach her goal. And so the goal is to get her book, A to Sleep, to print ASAP. If this is an all or nothing type campaign on Kickstarter, and yeah, and so it's all or nothing. So she doesn't meet her goal. She's got to start all over from scratch. And who wants to put in all of this work and time? And she made these beautiful cards. You know, she had these printed up, and she's given away a lot of extras if you participate in this campaign. So you don't want to miss out on those things. If you have any problems with the website, reach out to Datriana. You can reach out to me. I will help you. You can she just made it more available ways versus if you're having problems on the adasleep.com, just reach out and we can take your donation or help you get signed up via the website. So that's really it. I just got these couple things. I did get a text message I might be able to read. Let me see what it says. That might be even better. Oh, I was going to say, it say conversation with Selena Hayes Sunshine. That's the live. That is the live. So, I'm trying to go read this. Hopefully I'll be able to make it through reading it. So this is what my text message said. I was going to read from the book my sister Vanessa gave me, and I still might read one from there. I have not read this one, but I'm going to read it. So this lady sends me a text every single morning. And I just want to say a shout out to every single person that shows up for Sunshine. I love doing my shout outs, but this is like a different type of shout out. I have some people that show up for me, and if they can't be here on the live, they're definitely going to go watch the replay. And I just thank you. I thank you, because there's a lot of days, and it doesn't matter what you're doing. Um, it doesn't matter what you're doing, you will get tired. You will wonder if this is making a difference, if this is what I'm supposed to do. You know, you're showing up, you're practicing, you're perfecting your craft, you're investing in things to try to make it better. And sometimes it's a slow moving process. And it's how bad do you want it? Like I was saying yesterday, my GPS was down, not my God positioning system, my actual global positioning system. My phones were cutting up. But are you going to give up when it's not working? Are you going to give up when, someone steers you in the wrong direction? Because that's literally what happened yesterday on the way to church. And so the answer is no. Like, you got to press on. And sometimes it's in the press. Most of the time it's in the press that we're most rewarded, and things shift and we can't even see the shift because it's not for the natural eye to see that shifting take place. But because you pressed on, because you positioned yourself in a situation and in an environment that had you given up easily, you wouldn't have made it. Because I was definitely about to turn around and come on back because I didn't have time to be circling the drain. Um, but I did. I made it. I stopped. I got directions. The girl sent me. She made it seem so easy. You take a right here, and then a left, and then turn to the parking lot. Basically, is what she told me. I was like, oh, I got that. I turned right on down and went into a residential area. I was like, this is not it. This is not it. Which most churches are situated kind of inside of a residential area, and nothing about that was familiar to me. So I stopped and I said, let me check my phone again. And it had come back up, and I was able to find my way and get there. And I was just thankful that I pressed on. So, you know, just know that it's not gonna stay the same way. Hey, Liz. So, now you better make me cry. Liz, I was talking about just so many people have passed away, right? And so it's the anniversary of my friend this month. And then I was talking to my sister, and so I was trying to find my uncle's date of death because I can always remember the birth, but not the death. It doesn't stay in my mind, I guess, because it's hurtful, it's painful, so your mind and your body tries to forget that. And so this morning I pop on here trying to send my sister her shirt from my website, and it's not working. Like I can't get to the website and I don't know why. So I said, well, let me look and see if I can find this date again. Well, the website popped up and his date of death is today. And so I was like, ooh, I found that easy. Let me see if I can find my grandmother's. Well, hers is in May. And so I was already feeling kind of blue yesterday for some reason. I couldn't really pinpoint what it was. I thought maybe it was I'm overwhelmed because I got a lot of stuff that I'm doing. I thought it was the company that I had put myself in. Because we do have to be careful of the company that we keep. So I was like, oh, I got to be careful about. I got to protect my energy and my space and stuff. And so today I thought, okay, I'm good. So I got up, started picking up and getting ready to go to work, even though I'm off today. I got work I got to do. And so I said, I'm just going to go live and I'm going to remind everybody about the meetup group on Saturday. Let them know that V and I are going to go live later today because she also has a show this Friday and Saturday at the theater. I believe it's in Slidell, but I'm going to let her tell us so I don't mess it all up. But then when I just started to see that, I just knew. Like, I just knew. I just was thinking about how precious life is and how, if you're above ground, it's such a blessing, not just for you, but the people that love you. The people that love you, it's a blessing because I met this lady when I was out eating, and her son had committed suicide. Like she said, he had mental health issues. And y'all know that's so important to me because I have been suicidal myself. And you just think about the hurt that you cause your family whenever you do that. It's already hard enough when they have to deal with natural death. But when it's suicide or when somebody else takes your loved one's life, or, I was thinking about my uncle last night and I was like, I wonder if he sensed it because he wasn't behind the wheel. He was in the truck with somebody else. And maybe his gut feeling said he shouldn't go. Maybe we don't know. We don't know what happened, but you just can't help but to think, especially when you put your life in somebody else's hands to drive you, like what the conversation looked like. So, oh, there go my sister. Good morning, TT Shonda. It's her birthday. See, I can remember that easily. It's her birthday coming up. So, I'll be back live to wish you a happy birthday on your birthday, and I'm gonna be smiling. These tears are not gonna last. I can't. I got too much to do. Crying is so draining sometimes. Hey, Tricia. It's okay not to be okay. We're human. Even Jesus wept. Go ahead and cry. We do because the loved ones matter. Thank you. Transparency frees us and others. I try not to get on here and be emotional because I do enjoy sharing my smile. I read sometimes all it takes is a full belly laugh with some amazing companies to remember that things aren't so bad. It's incredible how cathartic a good joke can be. But it was something I read about a smile just now. No, I don't see it. It was something just about sharing your smile. And so, oh, I think this is it. One of the purest and most beautiful acts of kindness is when someone shares their smile because they see somebody else without one. It's those small things that speak volumes about someone's intentions to make the world a better place. So, I enjoy smiling and seeing how people are doing. I just can't believe today just done this. I mean, yesterday's feelings just done spilled over in today. But you are right. Like, we have to feel those. And I guess just because the lady was talking about her son committing suicide and knowing that I contemplated it more than once, more than twice, just feeling like I had added no value. I felt like I added no value to this world and it wouldn't even matter. But see, that's the enemy trying to tell us that we don't count. And when there's purpose on the inside of you and you have a great purpose on your life, because we all do. But when you're under attack the way, when you're suffering like that in your mind, it means that it's something that's real big and sore for you that the enemy don't want you to have. And if you cannot see your worth and your value, it's like you give up and you don't let your light shine. Thank you, Octavia. You don't let your light shine. Um, and you have so much to offer the world. And so you all keep shining. You all keep smiling, keep showing up. Know that you matter and that if you were not here, we would be grieving you. Like you have people that love you and count on you. Even when you feel underappreciated, if you were not here, OMG, it would be such a great loss. And so I don't know what all compiled to make these feelings. That's me trying to say just so many people passing away and a reminder of the loved ones that you've lost and just the whole grieving process. Do we really give ourselves an opportunity to grieve? Thank you, baby girl. Thank you. We often try to hold our hurt from others, but we should be free to share our hurt. It's okay. You're here for a reason. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. Oh gosh. It somehow refreshes and purge us. So it's okay to cry as long as you smile after the tears. Girl, the thing about your sister, girl, she be smiling in the midst of the tears. That's just who that part is just who I am. And when you're trying to like rediscover yourself after all the trauma, after all the disappointments, after all of the rejection, and I'm walking down the aisle the other day and I'm like, Lord, this is who I am. This is what I do naturally. This is what I do when the camera is off. I smile. I smile. I ask people how they're doing when there's no camera around. I stand there and give people my undivided attention when there's no camera. And so I'm thankful. Yeah, I do some crazy stuff. Sometimes I even say some crazy stuff. So don't get it twisted just in case that camera actually click record. Let me tell you what I did. This was crazy. So I'm pulling out from the Massage Envy. It's a full parking lot. I pull out and I get almost to the edge. And so I'm like, ooh, let me hit go on my GPS. So I slow down, like really stop. And I'm looking down to press go. And here comes this man flying in the parking lot. And here we are nose to nose. And then he just speeds on around me doing all this. And so I was like, what you said? And so I go back, I turn back around like I'm big and bad. I don't even know what was going on in my mind at that moment. But I go turn back around and I go pull behind his car. And I said, what you said? I didn't hear you. So he repeated it for me. I was like, oh, okay. Like, girl, what purpose was that? But people always want to flip you off and yell and holler at you because, okay, you're gonna say it to my face, which whatever he cussed and said, he did not say it to my face. He repeated it, but he still just kind of said it and walked on. And I pulled on off, but that was dumb. Go on about your business. Don't let other people's road rage trigger you to go behind them to find out what they said. Did it matter? No. But I thought about it. I said he was right. I did have a whole parking lot. I could have went over there and looked down at my GPS. I was in a bad spot, but he was flying in the parking lot as well. So thank God he didn't hit me. But yeah. So I'm understanding better and better who I am, and so these days like this, when you're feeling blue, when you're feeling sad, Elizabeth is right. Feel them, and be transparent. Have a vulnerable moment. Just be you. And then you can bounce back and be stronger. I never even read what the lady sent me. Good morning, Aletha. Thank you for joining. Keep it smiling, sunshine. Mwah. That's actually the code to get into our group kiss. Keep it smiling, sunshine. God will give you beauty for ashes. Yes, indeed. Thank you, Lord. Let me see if I see this back to this thing, if I could even see to read it. No slow eyes red. She sends me something every morning, so let me read this. Maybe it's for me. The words that we speak are key to what we receive. The words that we speak are key to what we receive. We have to command peace and positivity to fill the atmosphere around us. Put a demand on the promises of God by speaking in agreement with His word, even though we currently see no evidence of the manifestation. The words of our mouths will either block our blessings, come on now, or cause them to be released. Strive to speak positive in every situation or just be quiet. Just because we do not see it in the natural does not mean that God is not preparing it in the spiritual. I just said that about making it to the church. Whew, does not mean God is not preparing it in the spiritual. Speaking God's word gets his attention, and God is faithful to respond to his word when we speak it back to him. My word, which comes from my mouth, is like the rain and snow. It will not come back to me without results. It will accomplish whatever I want and achieve whatever I send it to do. Isaiah 55:11. You are right, the Lord said, and I am watching to see that my words come true. Jeremiah 1:12. And that's it. That's the post. That's the live. Hey, ain't nothing else to say after that. You definitely a ray of sunshine. Thank you, girl. Thank you. Whew. We survived that. Keep it smiling, sunshine. Regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what you have been through, your past plays a part in your present, but it does not define who you are. It helps build your character, but it's not the final say. You might have been rejected, you might have been abused, you might have been let down and disappointed, and all of those things that you were. But it's time now not to live there. Don't forget it because you want to stay and remain humble when you get those beauty for your when you get the beauty for your ashes. You want to remember this is where the Lord has brought me from. I have come from a mighty long way. I may not be where I want to be, but I'm definitely not at the start line. So you all be encouraged on today. I hope that this helps somebody. This done helped me because I have cleansed and purged. And so now I can go on about my day and I can have an awesome, blessed day, because this is the day that the Lord have made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And I'm so glad to see each and every one of you, because we could not have woke up this morning. When I went to sleep last night, I felt something in my chest on the left side. And I was like, ooh. And I was eating some popcorn and it was late. And I was kind of laying over and I was like, ooh, you can't do this anymore. Because when I would breathe in, it was almost like I could feel the popcorn. Like maybe it had went down the wrong way or something. I don't know. But we never know when it's our time. So be kind and be gentle with your words when you speak to your loved ones on today, because you never know. And we don't want the memory to be something of harsh, negative, hateful, unforgiving words. Forgive and let go. And you have a blessed day on today. What y'all over here saying? I love you, sis. Keep smiling. Have an amazing day. You too, my sister. Be gentle with yourself. It's okay to just be. Thank you, Elizabeth. Y'all have such words of wisdom. So it's okay to just be on today. Just be. Be at peace. Be relaxed. Be gentle. Be forgiving. And be blessed. And lastly, keep it smiling, sunshine. Mwah. Have a great day. I will see y'all maybe later live today with V. Don't forget, our meetup group is Saturday, and Miss Blossom is going to be here with me Saturday morning. So our live is going to be Saturday morning. Our group is going to be Saturday night. All right, keep it smiling, sunshine. Mwah. I'm going for real now.